Ms. Maxwell, were you a close friend and confidant of Jeffrey Epstein?
I would like to answer your question, but on the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer this question and any related questions. My habeas petition is pending in the Southern District of New York. I therefore invoke my right to silence under the Fifth Amendment to the U.S. Constitution.
Why aren't we more upset about this? I mean it. Like, why are we not more upset about this? Do you know what her one condition is? She wants clemency from our fearless leader. Now, I'm trying to cover up some of this stuff because it's so bad. She was convicted of stuff so bad, I have to cover it up with my head. Okay, proven guilty. And she sits there in front of everybody and wants clemency, forgiveness. She says, I would like to answer your question. There are victims here, young victims, at least they were at the time, right? And she says to you, I would like to answer your question, but I must get clemency first. Now, I know you're wondering, what is clemency? Well, apparently it's an umbrella term. It could mean a pardon, it could mean a commutation. And if you're curious what those things are, here we go. Just for a second. Pause at your leisure. This is a pardon. This is what we hear a lot about. What we know our fearless leader in this administration has been tossing out like candy, like Skittles. Full erasure, full on forgiveness. They get everything back. Apparently, the conviction still stays, but not everything else. Okay, and here's a commutation. This is apparently maybe what she's actually hoping for. I don't really know. But this is basically a shortening of her sentence. I believe she's serving 20 years right now. Okay. And this is a reprieve. That's the third subcategory of clemency. Basically, again, you see that in unalive penalty cases. Okay, there you go. So she wants some type of forgiveness from the administration. Forgiveness for one of the worst crimes you could commit. So I have to ask you, somebody who has that kind of gall, when she says that our fearless leader or even Bill Clinton had nothing to do with what was going on, do you trust her opinion or her words rather? But that's not exactly what I'm upset about, even though that is infuriating. What I'm upset about is, why would she feel so bold as to ask for forgiveness from this administration? What do you think? Is it because, again, we're seeing pardons and clemency being tossed out like Skittles? Maybe. People who give to our current leadership in various ways, a lot of it being money. Now she wants to hand out basically a get out of jail free card for our fearless leader in order to get forgiveness. That sounds very interesting. So I ask you, if that was any other leader of this country in the past, any one of them, if she were to ask for that, do you think she would even have the gall to ask for that from any other administration? What do you think? Be honest. The answer is no. Okay. That's why I'm upset. Man, at best, the lowered expectations going on. Oh man. And at worst, well, I'll just say thousands of mentions in the files, hundreds of which are direct accusations. Have they been proven, corroborated? Doesn't sound like it, but it sounds like they likely won't be anytime soon. And with that, I have one more thing to show you. Here we go.
No evidence that Donald Trump has committed a crime. Everyone knows that. This has been the most transparent presidency.
I'm going to put up another document from a witness who called the FBI's National Threat Operations Center because I believe you just lied under oath. There is ample evidence in the Epstein file.
Don't you ever accuse me of a crime.
I believe you just lied under oath, and this is all on videotape. You said there's no evidence of a crime. I'm showing you. Here is a witness statement who called into the FBI's Threat Operations Center. He drove Donald Trump around in a limo. He overheard what Donald Trump said to Jeffrey on his cell phone. He was so angry, he was going to stop the limo and hurt Donald Trump. and he met a girl who said she was raped by Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein.
Now remember, she is his personal lawyer, or at least was. Okay? So just keep that in mind. No conflict of interest at all, completely above board, nothing suspicious, no guilty behavior going on. Oh, wait a minute. One more thing.
We didn't even turn around and acknowledge our existence. Like, we knew that this was going to be a hard day, but not to acknowledge like baseline humanity. There are survivors standing behind you. She was asked multiple times, can you just acknowledge them?
Would the survivors and victims who are here please stand up one more time?
She couldn't even look at them. Funny. Okay, last thought. One last thought. I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. That man wouldn't even be on my radar for any of this hadn't it been for all the dragging and kicking and hoax calling and there are no files in and poking fingers at other people, saying that there won't be any arrests made, that there were no other co-conspirators. The list goes on. If it wasn't for all of that, I wouldn't even be thinking about it. But now, man, it's just one guilty behavior after another. And now this. She feels so emboldened that she asked for the one thing that I gotta ask you one more question. If you were in charge, right? And you had all of this coming up about you, and let's say you knew you didn't do it. Let's say you actually didn't do it, and you knew you didn't do it. You knew you had no part in it, right? What would you do if she said this? What would you do? Okay, now I'll ask you one more question. Let's say you did do it, and she said this, and you saw this. What would you do? I know what I would do in both situations. I wouldn't give it to her. I wouldn't give it to her at all. Because either way, I would look guilty. So let's see what happens. Like and share if you like what I'm saying. Comment if you do or don't. Let me know what you think. And I'll talk to you later.